me, AlphaOmegaSin, here to go and talk about Nintendo at motherfucking E3 2012. Because Nintendo, they showcased a whole bunch of new things, including for their console, the new Nintendo Wii U, for their handheld, the Nintendo 3DS. And, well, you already know, I have tons of fucking opinions on the matter, so here we go! Pikmin 3, which I'll say hands down was one of the best games that they showed off this year, period. Anybody can sit there and argue that, but in my opinion, I thought Pikmin 3 was just fucking astounding. Not only for the sheer fact that I'm a big fan of Pikmin 1 and 2, but I think that this game capitalizes on the style controllers that they're going to be using in their current console. And it's just like, dude, this works out really well. And, you know, Captain Olimar, you got not just him, but you have other captains that you can have. So you can have up to 4 captains running around and everything. I just thought this shit looked awesome. I'm really hoping that there's going to be like co-op and multiplayer and stuff, because since you have the multiple captains, it just makes sense, at least to me. But overall, just seeing it, graphically looked amazing. Seeing the new little rock Pikmin that they were showing off, how it was battling creatures and taking down different obstacles and stuff, I was like, that's good stuff. I'm hoping that there's a lot more other Pikmin than just the one. But overall, from everything that they showed off, I was digging it. I was just like, fuck yeah! I definitely want to see more of Pikmin 3. So I was just like, good stuff. Okay, that's exactly how we start shit. And then, which I already talked about this in my Ubisoft video, but when Ubisoft showed off the demo and trailer and whatnot for ZombiU, I was like, dude, that looks cool, but gameplay, what the fuck's the gameplay? Nintendo showed off all the gameplay. I'm not going to go and reiterate myself all over again, but, you know, if you want to see it, you just check out that video. But it looks pretty damn awesome. And like Pikmin, it takes advantage of controller a whole bunch. So, again, it was another awesome-ass title. So I was just like, fuck yes. One thing that they showed off, which I was kind of surprised about, was Tekken Tag 2. Reason I was surprised, and one of the reasons why it's so fucking awesome, was, okay, Hiachi and Kazuya, they're center, they're ready to fight, you know, some family quarrels and shit, have Mori Povich in the background, and it's just like ready to tell them who is the father. So they're center again, ready to fight, and a super mushroom from New Super Mario Bros. Comes down. Hiachi grows gigantic, like, ho ho ho, greed, stomp your fucking face in. Okay, he grew gigantic, stomps curb stomps, American History X style, curb stomps fucking poor Kazuya, and it's like, wah, 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 and he gets small like in Super Mario Bros. So that at least gets a, yeah, that gets a nod for me. So I was like, good fucking job there. I like that. It wasn't a gigantic deal, but I thought it was pretty damn entertaining. I don't know if that's like a little mini mode or just something that they have in there, like little random items will come down. But whatever, it looked pretty damn cool, so yeah. One game that I didn't expect and caught me off guard, but I was digging quite a bit, was Tank Tank Tank. Which I like the name alone, and how can you forget it? Tank, Tank, Tank. Thank you. So, Tank, Tank, Tank kind of reminds me of Sin and Punishment. If anybody played Sin and Punishment on a virtual console or the newer one on the Wii, then I think you kind of get the idea. Where it's kind of like an on-rail shooter in a way, where you can only move a little bit on a screen, and you're just shooting the living fuck out of everything on screen. But the thing that sets this apart is that it goes up to, pow, 4 people. So there's like, it should be tank, 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 tank. There you go. Yeah. Okay, you got 4 tanks on screen, just shooting living bejesus out of everything, and it pops up, it's like, big ass fucking monster, and it's just like, fuck you! And it's just like, oh shit, well I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show my face. But, yeah, that looked really cool. I was quite excited for that. Personally, I want to see another Sin and Punishment. I mean, like, much, much, much bigger and much longer game. The other one was fucking amazingly epic in every single way, but I want them to really just go all out with their next one if they decide to continue with it. But regardless, Tank 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 looks sweet. They showed off Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. Now, the nice thing about the Armored Edition is it's essentially the Game of the Year edition, but it has exclusive Wii U features. Now, the main Wii U feature that I thought was kind of interesting was whenever you have the gel explosive and you set it up, you can have multiple of them around the stage. Well, you can kind of click around the stage and set them off in any order that you want instead of them going off in the order that you set them. That I thought was pretty handy. That and the fact that you can access all of your gadgets and weaponry a little bit faster just by fucking around with the tablet. That I thought was cool. Otherwise, it didn't really offer much new, in my opinion. It wasn't enough to make me go, holy shit, must have over that! And considering the fact that when this comes out, this is going to come out at a full retail price, whereas the regular Game of the Year editions for PS3 and 360 are going to be budgeted. So it's kind of like, damn, if you bring it out at a lower price at launch, then I say, fuck yeah, but otherwise, no, it'd just be kind of silly because people already have their hands on it for quite a few months. So bringing it out at full price would just be retarded. Regardless, though, I'm hoping that if they really want to go and capture the audience, exclusive characters, like give us Nightwing and a whole new story and a bunch of new missions and run around the entire city with him. Like, you know, New Game Plus, you get Nightwing. And, I mean, Nightwing already has his own cast of villains and characters and whatnot. Hell, they could make exclusive DLC right now for the entire Court of Owls, which is the current comic villains that they have going running around right now against Batman, Nightwing, and a bunch of other Bat family. That would be fucking killer. Or just put in anything, really. It would just be nice to see more. I mean, if you really want gamers' attention, give them more. I mean, having some new features and everything, like the new combos that they have, where you basically build up a super and you can unleash it, that's cool and all, but it's not enough to make me say, it'll definitely have my cash. So yeah, hopefully they do plan on adding more. More is good. One thing that I thought was kind of weird was Reggie Fils-Aimé went and stressed multiple times throughout the entire conference that 1 hour wasn't enough time to squeeze in everything that they had to say about all the stuff that they were showing off. Now, the thing that I thought was kind of weird about this was the next day they were going to have an entire 3DS conference, okay, just for the 3DS, yet they were showcasing 3DS titles and features throughout the entire conference. That made no sense to me because I think that the entirety of that conference should have been based around the Wii U and showcasing not only its features but exclusive games, upcoming games, and things like that. But they didn't. They went and they gave, you know, a slice of the pie to the 3DS. Not to say that it didn't deserve it, but if you're going to have an entire conference dedicated just to 3DS, shouldn't you be concentrating on just your new platform and really selling it on, you know, everybody? Because that's the most important thing that you can do. And not only that, but people usually go to E3 to check out all the new games. Like, we want a smorgasbord of fucking new games to be showcased to us, and we want to see what's going to be coming out. We want to be fucking foaming at the mouth, you know, and basically, like, biting our fingernails. Like, oh, it's fucking epic! But they split up their time. Just thought that was kind of weird. Since I'm on the topic of the 3DS, some of the things that they did show off, I was very, very happy with. Okay, Paper Mario. Damn. Okay, one, you have to keep in mind, I love Paper Mario. I liked Super Mario RPG, and I got every single Paper Mario from Nintendo 64 all the way up to Wii. Bought them all, played them all, beat them all. I like the series a whole lot. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's a nod to traditional style RPGs, and it's got a lot of humor in it, and also like the art style. It's like a pop-up book, and I think that's pretty cool. But this time around, the main thing that they're going to be going and using is stickers. Now, one of the reasons that the stickers are such a big deal is that you can use them as power-ups. You can find them all over the place, and you can use them to go and interact with, you know, the background and the scenery and everything to try to get over to that next chunk of land over there. You know, basically puzzles and whatnot. I think that concept's pretty cool, and the fact that this is going to be on the 3DS, I think makes a ton of sense just for the sheer fact that since it's like a pop-up book, you know, having things in the foreground and background is kind of a big deal with that game, and I think that this could take advantage of 3DS and make the 3D capabilities really stand out, so it is something I am definitely looking forward to. Now, how could I go and talk about 3DS without mentioning Luigi's motherfucking Mansion? Fuck yeah! Luigi's Mansion, launch title for the GameCube, was extremely awesome. There is people back when it first launched were like, what the fuck? Where's the new Mario game? I don't care about this shit. Once they got their hands on it, most of them shut the fuck up. You know, it wasn't a traditional platformer like you were expecting, but it was a game all its own. It was a new IP. It was fresh. It was something that was interesting. You know, granted, not everybody's gonna be like, I disagree, Alpha. I thought the game was utter fucking bullshit, and I'll never play it, ever. And this one on the 3DS, it can also go jump balls first onto a bear trap and get fucked. And I'll say, wow, that's extreme. Yeah. Didn't realize you had such immense hatred for it, but, you know, whatever. I like it. This one looks every bit as good, and again, just like with Paper Mario, I think this is a game that can use the 3D on a 3DS in a big way, because that's one of the things most of the people I know with the 3DS haven't really given a fuck about the 3D aspect, but with Luigi's Mansion, having all the ghosts like fly around at you and everything, I think that could be kind of cool. As a matter of fact, it just makes me think of if they made a really cool Ghostbusters games. But regardless, this is something that I am definitely going to be picking up because I heart Luigi's Mansion. Heart. Wait, there we go. Yeah, now it's a heart. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. Then Nintendo showed off Wii Fit U! Which, let's be realistic, Wii Fit U is most definitely one of the most perverted names for anything video game related, with the exception of the game What. But no, Wii Fit U is just a nice way of saying that my cock's really big and don't worry, it's not going to hurt nearly as bad as you think. But realistically, Wii Fit U, they dedicated a whole fuck ton of time to it, and quite frankly, again, just like I had said with the Wonder Book, not a fuck is given. It truly isn't. It's like, you got the balance board. Alright, see it being used in a different way. You put that on the screen, it's negative. No, I don't fucking care. Can you please hurry that bullshit up and show some fucking games? I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm doing the stance, look at that. Oh, you see? Oh, wait. Well, doing squats. Oh, yeah, that's... Do you see the expression of excitement? Allow me to display it even more so. Yep. That was me throughout the entirety of them showing off the Wii Fit U. Yeah, that was me throughout the entirety of it. I was just like, please just fucking stop. I understand that you have to cater to the fucking casual cunts out there who are just like, oh my god, they're showing off more Wii U stuff, yeah! Oh, it's the Wii Fit balance board all over again! Except for the fact that all fucking casual gamers don't give a fuck about E3. So showing it off was completely fucking redundant and nobody cared. Oh wait! Besides the Wii Fit U! Oh, guess what else we got? Just Dance 4! Not a fuck is given! Wait! Wii Fit U? Just Dance 4? What about Sing? Again! Fucking stop it! If you keep showing shit like this, you wanna know what happens to the entire crowd? They get up and they just fucking leave. Okay, you know what I was doing the entire time that they kept showing shit like this? I just kept going. I was like, I'm gonna go do something. I'd surf the fucking internet. I went, I worked out. I went, made something to eat. I'd come back. It's still happening. People just coming out, singing and dancing and acting like they're having a good time. You paid bunch of fucking goon-ass actors. No shit, you're acting like you're having a good fucking time. You're making a fat fucking paycheck from it. That shit isn't nearly as entertaining or as fucking thought-provoking as you want to make it fucking seem. Okay, it isn't something I could go and fucking call up some people and be like, oh, hey guys, it's Alpha. Do you want to come down and play Sing? Oh, you do? Oh, come on down. Yeah, and here's a fun fact. All my friends are fucking metalheads. So you know what they're gonna do when they come down? Beat the shit out of me. We're doing this for your own good. We gotta make sure that you are going to go back to your regular fucking metal self. Okay, the only fucking way that I could get my friends to come down and sing a bunch of fucking songs is if I said, hey, guess what? They made a fucking Metalocalypse game for Rock Band. We're gonna sing all the fucking songs that we see on there. We can be Deathclock. I call Nathan Explosion. Oh, but no, we got Sing, more fucking Sing and Dance Central, and we fuck all that shit. How about this? Where was the price for the Nintendo Wii U? You know, one of the things that you should have came out immediately with, here's the price. It drops in the fall. It's summer. It drops in the fall. What the fuck? Seriously. It's dropping in fall and you haven't announced a price? You also haven't announced the price of the games yet? I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure they're $60 because I went on Amazon.com after somebody sent me a link on GameStop, and I guess GameStop, you know, was just like, oh, crack pipe. Ow. Yeah, so somebody at GameStop was actually asleep at the fucking wheel and priced them all at $99.99. No, that's not the actual fucking price. Go on Amazon for $60 a piece for pre-order. This is the part where you can go and you can comment down in the comment box below my mug. Or you can make a video response if you want to go and talk about all your thoughts, all your details of everything. Which I know lots of you have a lot to say about Nintendo, about Sony, and about Microsoft, Ubisoft, everybody that showed off their stuff. That's all fine and good. So, I'm gonna go conclude this like I always do. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.